Assalamualaikum and hi, my name is Muhammad bin Ahmad Farid and I'll be giving you a brief overview of our research topic. Okay, a recent report shows that Malaysia is the top consumer of online child pornography in Southeast Asia. This is really shocking and needs to be addressed properly by the relevant authorities in the country. In relation, we are required to critically analyze the legal framework governing online child pornography in Malaysia with special reference to the positioning in other countries. Okay. First of all, as for the introduction, child pornography is a long-standing issue, but its prevalence has increased with the advent of the internet. Malaysia has the highest prevalence of IP address engaged in uploading and downloading child pornography in Southeast Asia. Okay, the question is whether Malaysians' law are sufficient to combat child pornography in comparison to other countries such as the United Kingdom, and is it necessary for Malaysian authority to critically examine the country's legislative framework controlling online child pornography?
Assalamualaikum everyone, my name is Muhammad Arif bin Hajusli and I will be presenting of the threats of the online pornography in Malaysian society. Online child pornography is a significant threat to children in Malaysia, as evidenced by research findings and statistics. A study conducted by Livingstone found that 40% of respondents had seen images online that were obviously sexual, and exposure to content risk among children in Malaysia is threatening the national values. The Malaysian legal framework governing online child pornography includes the Child Act 2001, the Penal Code, and the Communications of Multimedia Act 1998. However, there are still critical gaps in current laws that leave children vulnerable to certain forms of online child exploitation and abuse. A global survey funded by Oxy found that at least 4% of Malaysian children who use the internet has experienced online child exploitation and abuse within the past year. The survey further noted that around 2% of the respondents were offered money or gifts for sexual images or for filming videos. Furthermore, the limited authority of the Malaysian Communications and Multimedia Commission's MCMC over Internet Service Provider or ISPs complicated the regulations of the child pornography content. In 2022, the Malaysian police identified 49,000 of IP addresses linked to child pornography, a significant increase from the 9,000 IP addresses identified in 2019. The Data Protection Act 2010 complicates the situation as it limits the authority of the Malaysian Communications and Multimedia Communications of internet providers to block, delete or report information on child pornography. Thank you very much. That's all from me. Ciao.
So let's move on to the next part, legal framework in Malaysia. Malaysia has implemented legislation to tackle the problem of child pornography. The main legislation in Malaysia is the Child Act 2001. It specifically deals with child pornography and the exploitation of the children. Malaysia, like other countries, has implemented legislation to tackle the problem of child pornography. The Child Act 2001 is the main legislation in Malaysia that addresses this issue like child pornography. Next, we have the MCMC. MCMC is vital in overseeing and controlling internet material, and is vital role in fighting online child abuse by implementing regulation using technology tools and fostering collaborative initiative. Next, we also have Penal Code Act. Despite being established before the internet era, Penal Code Malaysia remains complete with a crucial tool to combat online child abuse. By implementing more comprehensive measures to combat sexual offence and exploitation, it addresses this pervasive problem in the digital world. And we also have Sexual Offence Against Children Act 2017, which is the SOAC 2017. It grants law enforcement authorities significant authorities and effectiveness. It also grants severe punishment to the predator that held accountable for their activities. According to Section 5 of this Act, those involved in the creation, production, or direction of child pornography shall face a penalty of receiving at least 6 lashes with a whip and being imprisonment for a maximum of 30 years.
Assalamualaikum and hi, my name is Muhammad bin Hakim. Bersama my matric number is 068706. So recently the Sexual Offences Against Children Amendment Bill 2023 was approved by the Dewan Rakyat. The bill's primary objective is to offer children's protection that is both clear and comprehensive. According to Minister in the Prime Minister Department Law and Institutional Reform, Azalina Othman, the measure aims to replace the word child pornography with child sexual abuse material in Section 4 of Sexual Offences Against Children Act 2017, Act 792. The term pornography encompasses not just sexual content but also the utilization of explicit language present in the realm of technology. Into this world, the term pornography is not inherently considered obscene. For example, the term food porn refers to a fascination with porn, while poverty porn refers to a similar fascinator with poverty. Therefore, it is important to note that the term pornography does not exclusively pertain to sexual content. Moving on to Section 15A of the Sexual Offences Against Children Act 2017, it now allows prosecution of child sexual offenders. This comprises viewers and performers, the organisers, middlemen and other structured groups that carry out sexual acts on children are included. A 20-year prison sentence and a 50,000 ringgit fine were proposed. Moving on to other countries' legal framework, the United States takes a harsh sentence against child sexual abuse material (CSAM), commonly misconstrued as child pornography. Viewing and possessing CSAM is illegal at both federal and state levels, reflecting the serious harm it inflicts on children. Federal laws like Title 18 USC 2251 until 2258 broadly prohibit the production, distribution and possession of any visual depiction of child sexual conduct, with severe penalties like life imprisonment. Additionally, all states have their own CSAM laws, often mirroring or building upon federal provisions. In Japan, protecting children from child sexual abuse materials (CSSM) in Japan is difficult. Real world CSAM produce, distribution and possession are illegal with serious penalty, but fictional depictions are unclear. In order to recognize the cultural significance of anime and manga like with childlike characters, Japan allows their creation and possession, creating a legal grey area that requires careful judicial interpretation. Japan actively collaborates with international organizations and implements extensive legalization like the 1999 Act on Punishment of Activities Relating to Child Prostitution and Child Pornography to combat child exploitation. I think that's all from me. Thank you.
The legislative framework controlling child pornography in Malaysia has been examined in order to highlight Malaysia's legal regime and its effectiveness in combating the crime of online child pornography. The Sexual Offences Against Children Act 2017, which was passed in 2017, has particular laws to handle this offence. The study was carried out utilizing a doctrinal approach with content analysis, taking into account international and regional legal frameworks, the growing danger of crime in Malaysia, and the nation's legislative involvement to combat crime. The United States has a comprehensive and strong legislative system overseeing child pornography with tough enforcement and harsh punishments for violators. The legislation is intended to fight the creation, distribution and possession of child pornography, demonstrating a strong commitment to safeguarding children from exploitation. Child pornography is illegal in Japan under Japanese law. The Act on the Regulation and Punishment of Acts Relating to Child Prostitution and Child Pornography, as well as the Protection of Children, was passed in 1999 and revised in 2014, making simple possession of child pornography unlawful. However, due to a lack of enforcement, the legislation has not been fully applied, and suspected child pornography products are still available in selected Japanese businesses. In Japan, fictional child pornography such as lolicon and shotacon is legal to make and possess. This is a significant source of diversity among jurisdictions, since some nations preserve legal differences between genuine and fictive pornography portraying kids, but others control fictive content under broader laws against child pornography.
Hello and hi, my name is Muhammad Fadil bin Muhammad Zabidi. My matric number is 068704, and today I will present about suggestion to prevent child pornography. Preventing child pornography requires a multi-way of approaches that involve legal, social and technological measures. The following suggestions can be considered to prevent more cases of child pornography. The first one is strengthening legal frameworks. Countries should enact and enforce law that criminalize the production, distribution and possession of child pornography. The laws should also provide for severe penalties for offenders, including mandatory minimum sentences and registration as a sex offender. The next one is raising awareness. Parents, caregivers and young people should be educated about the risk of child pornography and how to prevent it. Governments can launch awareness campaigns and provide media literacy platforms to educate people about the risks of using the internet. Next one is enhancing technological measures. Government and technology companies should work together to develop and implement technological measures to prevent the production, distribution and possession of child pornography. This can include the use of artificial intelligence and machine learning to detect and remove child pornography from the internet. Last but not least, victim-centered approach. The focus should be on the protection and support of victims of child pornography. Government should provide support services to victims and ensure that they receive justice. In summary, preventing child pornography requires a comprehensive approach that involves legal, social and technological measures. Government, technology companies and individuals should work together to prevent the production, distribution and possession of child pornography and protect the victims of this crime. So that's all from me. Thank you.
To conclude all of my group members' statement, online child pornography in Malaysia is a critical issue due to the increased exposure of children to explicit content. Despite effort to strengthen the legal framework, vulnerabilities persist, such as limited authority of the Malaysian Communication and Multimedia Commission, which is the MCMC, over ISP and light penalties for related offences. Comparing Malaysia's law to those of other countries can help improve protection for children. Essential steps include strengthening legal foundation, raising awareness, improving technology measures, and finally, adopting a victim-centered approach. That is all for this presentation. Thank you very much.